straight over to Jed Castles. He's got the outdoor forecast from
Joe Castillo, and he wears that fedora, he is enjoying that fedora right now. He is on top. He's the boss of college sports, it seems like, with all those championships he's winning.
A lot to watch it all, too, Jed.
Oh, man, you bet. Hey, guys, good morning, too. Let's check out that heat. That's the story today. 76 here out the door this morning. We're going to crank it up today. 97 will be our high, but we'll throw in that humidity. The heat index shoots back up above 100. Bright sunshine out the door this morning. It's a nice morning, nice summertime morning out there. Just be prepared for those kind of conditions here, not just across Oklahoma, but across much of our region from Oklahoma, Kansas, up into South Dakota, over all the way to Minneapolis, Minnesota, down through much of the Mississippi Valley into Texas. It is cranked up today. Heat index is up near 105. Could it be closing in on 110 in some spots in the purple from up in northeast Oklahoma, parts of Arkansas, and then much of the Mississippi Valley area from near St. Louis on to the south. It is kicking in summertime air. Heat advisory from I-35 generally on to the east there up near 105. Highest heat index again up near Tulsa, up into the lakes up in northeast parts of Oklahoma, so just be prepared. The heat is the story again. Now, you see, the heat is a big factor in West Oklahoma, but the heat index should stay just below 105 in most of the areas in West Oklahoma, so no heat advisory there. Hey, make sure you protect the paws. Make sure dogs are in good shape. Have that shade, have that nice cool drinking water if they are outdoor pets. 95 air temperature gets that heat in, gets the concrete temperature up near 140, and asphalt temperatures up near 155. And little kiddos as well, their little tender feet also need to be protected as well. Make sure your kids, if they're going to be playing outside or in the grass, gets a little hotter. Make sure to remind your kids if they are going out to play in the sprinkler, that asphalt and that concrete a little bit hotter. And if you don't tell them, they'll find out quick enough. They'll be off of it sure as they can. All right, 76, south winds at 10 miles per hour. Sun is coming up now. Great shot there early this morning from our roof cam. 81 here at 9 o'clock, 87 at 11, 93 at 1 o'clock today, and in the upper 90s going into the afternoon today. Heat index by 9 o'clock will be 85. You can't get heat-related ailments as cool as 85, so be careful if you will be doing some exhaustive type work. A lot of shade and a lot of water. Take a lot of breaks when these temperatures start to soar. Heat indexes will climb up into the 100s by early afternoon today and hold there on into the afternoon. We're in the 70s and 80s over most of Oklahoma right now, from about 82 Tulsa, 82 in Alva. Altus, you've dropped to 69. A little bit drier air in West Oklahoma, allowing those temperatures to dip down into the 60s. But you'll soar back up as these temperatures climb. 101 for Dallas today, 103 around Wichita, the areas across our region. Again, some 100s in West Oklahoma today, so be prepared for that. We're watching a cold front. There's the cold front to our northwest, Minneapolis tomorrow, 100 out ahead of it. Behind it, check out these 70s. 60s, even 50s in the mountain areas across the northwest parts of the country. That front just can't make it into Oklahoma. If it does, it's going to be in the northwest part of the state, stall out and lift back to the north. That means we keep the heat going on into the rest of the work week. So it's going to be a hot one until further notice as those temperatures climb into the 90s, some 100s today. As we check on the humidity, check on the heat. Heat indexes by lunchtime today, closing in on 100 around Oklahoma City, 108 up in the Tulsa area, and it'll get up around 110, maybe just a notch above that in northeast parts of Oklahoma, while Oklahoma City will hover west sides of the metro about 102, east sides could see some spots up near 105. Temperatures come down just a notch tomorrow. You may not really necessarily feel it, but it's going to come down a little bit with some wind. Won't feel quite as oppressive. 93 on Wednesday, and then we'll hover through the 90s. By next week, looks like we'll try to soar back up to near 100 as we go into the first to middle parts of next week. So be prepared. The heat is the story.